Hello all heroes, and welcome back to Invincible Guard of the Globe, and today we are going to be seeing how far we can get in the black and blue suit Invincible nightmare themed around the character. Now, I have given him my best attacker gear. I basically just took everything off of Universa and gave them to him. We've got some Omnipotent Plus gear here and some Omnipotent gear, so that'll be giving him a nice little bit of love. For his artifact, we have given him the invisibility, or the cloaking device. Under normal circumstances, I would say this belongs on somebody else like Universa. However, this is a one-man show. He has no allies, nobody that also needs support, and the name of the game is survival. You want to be able to survive the fight so you can get as far as humanly possible in the stages. So in this particular case, this will serve him well. It is also worth mentioning that his skills do get a teensy-weensy bit neutered, because considering that he is alone, Killer's Instinct is going to do nothing, because he doesn't have an attacker on the team, and Shielded Fury is going to do nothing, because it only triggers when an ally's HP drops to 15%. There is a question, you know what, put a pin in that one, because I'm starting to wonder if an ally refers to himself. Well, I mean, I guess keep watching the video, we'll find out. But thankfully, Skullbreaker and Fist of Fury will work just fine. We are only at Epic 2-star so we are not going to make it far. This is not going to be an award-winning run. We are not going to be ranking high, but I do at least want to see some of his abilities in action. Casual free robot, not a bad thing. I at least want to see his abilities in action so we can see exactly what he is cooking with. So let's see here. First fight is multi-pol, then some seismics, and we will go from there. Nope, Cecil Reaniman. It kind of seems lightly themed around Season 3, which I do appreciate. That is kind of cool. And then we finish up with the Conquest right there at the end. We will not be seeing that Conquest. Not even close, but we'll do our best. We'll stick him front and center there. We shouldn't have too much trouble in these first few stages, which is nice. They're very easy. He's just going to casually beat the holy snot out of them, and they are done. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I'd say I had decent luck. The big luck I had in this event was I got a lot of Invincibles and regular. I got a lot of OG Invincibles, and I got a lot of Green Ghosts, which suits me right down to the core as far as like case files go. That'll serve me very well in the future. Blue suit mark, we did okay, honestly. I think I clocked in at around 15, somewhere between 15 and 20,000 gems. I forget the exact numbers. But all things considered, we did okay. And, you know, we didn't spend any money, which, you know, my bank will thank me for. So at the end of the day, I think we did okay. We got some Reanimen. We'll shred them nice and easy. Like I said, I'll be curious to see what happens when he drops below a certain HP threshold, things like 15%. See if he gets a shield or not. Because if he gets a shield for himself, that's pretty good. If he doesn't, then that means that skill is worthless for this particular battle, which sucks. But we'll see what happens. We gotta beat the snot out of the Cecil. Sorry, bud. Shouldn't have sent Reaniman at me. Okay, the Reaniman actually stunned me. That was a little rude. Cecil's trying to get away, but we are going to punch him. Yeah, even... Okay, well that was cool. It's okay, so he does a lot of punches. Good to know. Good to know. Got Darkwing 2. Yippee. His main ability does a lot of punches. Especially considering that those punches are going to have some built-in true damage. That is noteworthy. Because, man, that did some damage. Oh, we got some multi-pols trying to duplicate, but they did not succeed. Okay. Easy peasy. I love the XP rewards in this. I'll tell you what. The rewards in this bad boy are quite nice. Okay, let's see how long it takes us to get through these guys. Shouldn't be too bad. Or are they gonna get... Oh, they're trying to teleport me away constantly. What the heck? I just noticed he doesn't get any ability charge when he's being teleported. That is interesting. Oh, you're gonna wish you hadn't done that. Punch, 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 punch. Oh, okay, that's interesting. If you noticed, the true damage hits actually had like a blue outline around the number. That's how you know that it's true damage. That is good to know. That is very good to know. Also, I don't think true damage actually does crits. I think those crits were just like my main punches. Also, I am not doing very well in some of these in these fights. They are already slowing me way down, which I do not appreciate. For the sake of time, it's like y'all can't win, but you're wasting my time at that point. Okay, Titan's down. Isotope is not going to last much longer. Punch, 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 punch. So that is, okay, it's a lot of punches. That solidifies my previous stance that that ability is worth powering up. Because if you can get more true damage out of that bad boy, I can see that working very nice. We got ourselves a Powerplex. Powerplex, all this damage I can inflict might backfire here in a second, but we'll see. Let's just deal with this boy. Oh, he's trying to cook me. He's not doing a whole lot of damage, but he's trying his hardest here. I mean, to his credit, Powerplex really took that like a champ. Oh, I just headbutt the snot out of him. And then finished him off shortly after. Okay. Love getting those molecular enhancements. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Okay, we got another Powerplex here. We gotta get you out of here, bro. Hopefully at some point here, and then, well, I mean, we probably will, but at some point here, we'll see what happens if somebody gets Invincible up to less HP. See if he can trigger a shield on himself. Punch. I mean, at least the true damage is helping quite a bit. We're easily winning the fight, which is nice, but it's taking a second. Just casually headbutt, just bam, bam, bam. It's hilarious that they made that a part of his kit. I mean, I don't think a headbutt was necessarily his main move. I think it was more out of a necessity. But hey, oh, we got a discount Invincibles here. Pretty sure we're basically up to the Invincible War section here, which is kind of cool. It's just two Invincibles fighting. Ow, ow, ow. That's the interesting thing between the two characters is OG Invincible, his ultimate can hit multiple enemies. Whereas Blue Suit Invincible, his ultimate hits the holy snot out of one enemy. It is kind of neat how you can kind of see the shift of the shift of their priorities. That was interesting to note. That was very interesting to note. He when OG Invincible hits 15%, he gets his immunity shield, which means that those headbutts did nothing. That is noteworthy, because that means that OG Invincible has a incidental counter to that headbutt effect. Yeesh. That does take a little bit of market value away from Blue Suit Invincible, because OG Invincible is prolific. He's one of the best characters in the game, and it shows. He is all over the place. The fact that basically means that the headbutt will not do a dang thing really is, yeah, see, it just bounced right off him. Ooh, that hurts. That really hurts Blue Suit Mark's market share there. Ooh, don't like that. No, sirree. If he could punch through an immunity shield, that'd be one thing, but that means that OG Mark does, at least by accident, counter Blue Suit Mark. Yes, it did. He didn't give a rat's fuzzy butt. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, that is concerning. That really, that is a blow to my opinion on Blue Suit Mark. I mean, he's great, sure, but the fact that OG Mark can just shrug him off with that shield, that is very interesting. Okay. We're gonna have to keep that note. We'll have to keep that note on file there, because that is worth paying attention to. Ow. Don't Dino Chomp me. It also makes these Invincible fights more than a little difficult, I will not deny. Punch. We're also seeing the issue of the fact that I just do not have this Invincible that crazy powered up, although Universe's gear is really doing the Lord's work here. Punch, punch, punch. He did headbutt the snot out of Angstrom there, but that headbutt's not going to matter against this Invincible. Yeah, that is interesting. That is a very fascinating soft counter that I did not expect. Because while Blue Suit's trying to headbutt, OG Mark is still going to be just punching the snot out of him, which is not ideal, as you might imagine. Punch. Yeah, that is rough. I think OG Mark still flinched, but he didn't take any damage. Uh-oh, are we gonna get him? Are we gonna... Come on. Okay. Whew, that was almost a problem. Although, I must confess, I was kind of hoping to see if, when Blue Suit Mark gets to a certain HP threshold, I was hoping to see if he would shield himself, but it looks like time might be more of an issue. That's a lot of Invincibles. Wow. How did that Invincible trigger his shield already, did he? Okay, so these might be a little squishier. Good to know. Ow. That hurt. They are really making this difficult. Okay. It beat that one up pretty good, but he took it pretty well, things considered. Okay. Yeah, see, that is a problem right there. The fact that OG Mark can just literally not care about that headbutt attack, yet that is hard to see. That's interesting. He went for the other one because the lowest HP Mark was doing his ultimate. That is very interesting. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, it's a unique case to just OG Invincible, to be fair, but not one that I love seeing. I'll tell you what, that is unfortunate. Okay, there we go. We still got through it. That is fascinating. That is very, very fascinating. Okay, can we get through stage 15? We're making it further than I thought we would, to be quite frank. We're actually doing pretty okay. Now we just gotta get through Angstrom and these two Invincibles. I'm looking forward to the day that we get the Cybernetics Angstrom to play with, because you know he's gonna do something crazy. Come on, buddy. You can do it. We might be having a problem with this one. Yeah, okay, doing good against that one, though. Oh, and they're fighting back. Ooh. Yeesh. You hate to see it. That's an interesting question. I wonder if he could kill Invincible with his main ability before the shield, and if that would work. That's an interesting question. That would admittedly make up for the headbutt flop a little bit, but I guess that kind of depends. There's a lot to theorize about with this guy. Because if his main ability could kill Invincible before he could shield, that would mitigate this problem, where he just doesn't care about the headbutt at all. Uh-oh. Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. You're almost there. Finish him off. Oh, with less than a second on the clock, he gets through it. Okay. Very nice. His next conquest? Yep, that's the man himself. And he's got 4.5 million. Yeah, I think he's stronger than us. Well, we might be about to find out what happens when I get below 15 HP. Or 15% HP. Ow. Well, let's see what happens here, because I don't think this is going to go my way. See if he can actually do enough damage to me, though. I'd like to see him drop me to a certain HP, but that might not happen. Punch. Ow. Ow. He's definitely roughing me up, though. He might drop me to that percentage, but we'll see. All things considered, though, I mean, we're fighting him pretty good. It's just, you know, we're very clearly losing. Yeah, that did nothing. That did nothing at all. What is the... I'm just noticing the banners in the background. Are those supposed to even say words? I don't know. Are those the freaking twin towers on the banner? Wait. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention. What is happening? What is that banner in the background? Excuse me? Beg thine pardon? Odd. Very odd. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Regardless, we were not able to put Conquest down by any stretch of the imagination. And I think we would need a noteworthy power upgrade before we'd be able to even stand the ghost of a chance. Meaning that we are going to stop that right there. I really want to see what happens if Mark is on his own. Just for giggles here. Just for giggles, because he will not survive this. What happens if we put Blue Suit Mark in a battle? He does not save himself. Okay, that was what I wanted to know. He most definitely did not save himself. He died like a dog. His shield does not protect himself. He will only shield up if he is protecting an ally. That is very good to know. I'm just going to do this battle because I don't want to accidentally start a fight with Blue Suit Mark there when it should be Conquest, because that would not be good. So yeah, he. I mean, of course, obviously the main hero Nightmare is not indicative of the character because he has no allies. But the fact that main Invincible can totally negate the headbutting effect, that hurts. That bites a little bit. I'm gonna be totally honest. That hurts a little bit. If it could bypass the immunity shield, that'd be one thing, but it cannot. It just kind of bounces off of him, and regular Invincible's just like, oh, that was weird. So take that under advisement. Just as a heads up there. Maybe that means he will not be better than OG Invincible just because of how important it is to be able to do that headbutt. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross it. We'll talk about that another day. But for now, we're going to wrap it up. Let me know what you think of this video down in the comments below, and we shall see you next time. Have a good one.